Okay, factor the expression. Whenever you're asked to factor, the first thing you should consider is greatest common factor. Then from there, we split off and we say, if it's 2 terms, maybe it's difference of 2 squares. And if it's 3 terms, it's probably a quadratic trinomial. Okay? So we always start with the GCF. We look and see if there's something that goes into both parts. And there is. 5 goes into 5 and 15. But then there are also x's. This one has 2 x's, and this one has 3 x's. So they both have at least 2, and that's why x squared is the highest thing that could go into both parts. Okay, so that was our first thing, figuring out the greatest common factor. Then we write down the greatest common factor and we open a parentheses. To fill the parentheses, you need to divide. 5 divided by 5 is just 1, it cancels. X squared divided by itself is also just 1, it cancels. If they both cancel, we can't just leave a blank space, so we actually put in the 1 to hold the place. Okay, next. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And for exponents of powers of the same base, you keep the base, the x, and you subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we can fill in the exponent of 1 or leave it just like that. And this is our expression in factored form. If we wanted to make sure we were correct, we could distribute back. 5x squared times 1 is 5x squared, and 5x squared times 3x is what gives us 15x to the third. So we know that we factored it properly because we said distributing would be the opposite of factoring by GCF.